Howdy, friends! I've got a little story for you today. Miss Megan grew up in an Aggie family, which means that most of my family went to Texas A&M University for college. In fact, my grandfather was a yell leader for the university in the 1940s. Growing up, I went to a lot of football games and spent a lot of time on the college campus. When it was time for me to pick what college I wanted to go to, I knew that I was meant to be an Aggie. Now, if you've never been to a football game at Kyle Field, there is something very unique about it. The students always stand the whole game. Standing for hours on a creaky and wobbly bleacher, crammed shoulder to shoulder in the Texas heat to cheer on your team, it might seem a little crazy, but there's a reason why we do it. There's a tradition there that the students stand ready to enter the game in case there aren't enough players, all because a student in 1922 did that very thing and became the 12th man for a football game. Do you know what's cool about that story? There's one just like it in the Bible. In the first chapter of the book of Acts, there was a disciple who needed to be replaced. Do you remember Judas, the one who betrayed Jesus before his death and resurrection? There were only 11 disciples left to share the ministry of Jesus after his resurrection. The disciples needed help. They needed a person that had been with Jesus from the beginning and knew his story to share it. They needed a 12th man. Matthias became that 12th man. Now, like I said before, the original disciples are no longer able to share Jesus' message. But the job is not over. We still need a 12th man who is ready to stand and join as a witness for Christ. In fact, we need a whole lot more than 12 to share the message of Jesus to the world. Are you ready to show others what life with Jesus is like? He wants you to stand up and join his team to show others what it means to follow him. When you are kind, loving, caring, forgiving, and honest to others, you are the 12th man, standing up and showing others who Jesus was and who you are as his disciples. Thanks and gig 'em. Woo!